Hello and welcome to the Landscape of Leadership module. In this short video, I'll give you a brief overview of the course and share what you can expect over the next 12 weeks. We'll explore key leadership concepts, examine real-world examples, and develop a deeper understanding of leadership in today's dynamic environment. First, module delivery is outlined in your module handbook, so please make sure you review that document carefully. It provides an overview of the weekly structure, key topics, and what's expected of you throughout the term. Your core textbook for this module is Nordhaus, P. 2022, Leadership, Theory and Practice, 9th edition, London, Sage. You'll be using this book regularly, so I recommend you get access to a copy as soon as possible. All learning materials, including the module handbook, assessment brief, lecture slides, and readings, are available on Aula, our virtual learning environment. The Aula page is clearly organised according to the module topics, so you'll be able to navigate through each week's content with ease. It's important to understand what you're expected to learn and achieve by the end of this course. This module is designed to help you develop both your academic understanding and your practical application of leadership. We have 4 key learning objectives. Demonstrate an understanding of the concept of leadership. You'll explore what leadership is, how it differs from management, and why it's relevant in today's world. We'll look at classic and contemporary theories to help you build a strong conceptual foundation. Analyse a variety of approaches to leadership in both theory and practice. You'll evaluate different leadership styles and models, from transformational and servant leadership to more critical and situational perspectives. We'll consider how these approaches work in real-life organisations and how they can lead to different outcomes. Critically reflect on your own leadership development. This module isn't just about theory, it's also about you. You'll be encouraged to think about your own leadership experiences, strengths, and areas for growth. Reflection is a key part of becoming an effective, self-aware leader. Apply leadership theory to practical scenarios. Finally, you'll have the chance to take what you've learned and apply it to real-world contexts. Whether through case studies, group work, or simulated challenges, you'll learn how to use leadership theory to inform decision-making and action. By engaging fully with the module, you'll gain both the knowledge and the confidence to think critically about leadership and to practice it in meaningful ways. Let's take a quick look at how this module will be assessed. You'll complete 2 main assessments: an individual report, which makes up 60% of your final grade, a group project worth the remaining 40%. You can find full details, including submission dates, on Aula or in the module handbook. Please remember, all work must be submitted via Turnitin by the stated deadlines. If you have any questions about the assessments, don't hesitate to ask. Assessment 1 is divided into 2 main parts and is worth a total of 60% of your final mark. The first part is a critical evaluation of an inspirational leader worth 60 marks. You'll start by selecting a leader and explaining your rationale for choosing them. This section is worth 5 marks and should clearly outline why the leader is personally inspirational and suitable for the assignment. Next, you'll be assessed on the depth of your research, worth 15 marks. This involves gathering information from a range of credible sources and demonstrating a deep understanding of the leader's background, experiences, and overall impact. You'll also need to analyse the leader's style, identifying key traits and behaviours with specific examples. This section is worth 15 marks and should go beyond description, showing critical thinking in how their leadership is understood and interpreted. A further 15 marks are allocated for the application of leadership theory. Here you'll link relevant leadership theories to your chosen leader, showing both a clear understanding of the models and how they apply in practice, while also acknowledging their strengths and limitations. There are also 10 marks available for the use of AI tools. If you've used AI to support your research or writing process, you should show how it added value to your analysis and demonstrate that ethical considerations were taken into account. The second part of the assignment is a reflective synopsis of your own leadership journey, worth 40 marks. You'll begin with a self-reflection worth 5 marks, which should include an honest assessment of your leadership strengths and areas for development. It should link personal experience to theory and relate back to the leadership style of your chosen figure. The personal development plan, worth 20 marks, asks you to set realistic and achievable leadership goals. You should show awareness of how to build on your strengths and address areas for growth with a clear, actionable plan. You're also required to include evidence of your reflective synopsis, worth 10 marks. This can be a screenshot or image placed in the appendix and should demonstrate ongoing reflection and learning across the module. Finally, presentation and structure are worth 5 marks. Your report should be clearly written, well-structured and properly referenced using the correct academic. Now let's take a quick look at the group video assessment, Leadership in Action. First, your group will need to identify a real and meaningful issue affecting your community. Your video should clearly explain the problem and focus on key points that can be covered within the 10-minute time limit. Next, you'll apply leadership theory to analyse the current approach being used to manage this issue. You should explain what's working, what's not, and justify your use or rejection of specific leadership theories. Strong research is essential. Use credible academic and official sources and back up your analysis with data and real-world examples. This adds depth and gives your video greater impact. You'll then propose a creative and practical leadership solution. Try to tackle the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. Be innovative and show a strong understanding of both the theory and the issue. Finally, your group will produce a high-quality, well-structured video. Make sure it's engaging, clear, and shows evidence of equal participation. Once complete, upload it to YouTube and submit the link through Turnitin along with each group member's banner ID. This assessment is not just about theory, it's about putting leadership into action. Critical thinking is all about analysing information objectively and making reasoned, well-informed judgments. It means questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, considering multiple perspectives, and drawing logical conclusions. In today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and sometimes misinformation, critical thinking is more important than ever. To practice this skill, please choose one of the articles listed on Aula under Additional Resources. Read it carefully and critically analyse its arguments. Think about what evidence is used, what assumptions are made, and whether the conclusions are convincing. Then, post your critical response on the Teams or Aula page to share your insights and discuss with others. After this, please move on to your first video lecture.